Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and New Year's. I know I went missing for a little bit, but I had to spend some family time, and then my wife had a small accident and had to take care of her there a little bit. But we're back to normal, luckily. Well, mostly back to normal. Trying to be more back to normal, but yeah, welcome back. And I just want to ask you guys for a huge favor. First of all, I was looking at my stats and I noticed that most of my views are coming from non-subscribers. So if you guys could just do me that huge favor and hit the subscribe button below, that would do me a huge, that would be huge for me, and that would help me reach my goal this year of reaching 1,000 subscribers. So just please remember, please hit that subscribe button. And I'm trying to bring more content to you guys that's useful and knowledgeable for everybody. But today I wanted to talk about, is 2021 a good year to start coding, or is it a good year to get into the tech industry or any of that? And the plain and simple answer is yes. It is a very good year to get into computer programming, software development, IT, because a lot of this stuff is obviously you guys can do from home. And as we know right now, because of the pandemic that's going on, mostly everybody who's in that field is working from home anyways. So it is a great field to get into. My brother, he's a contractor for Facebook. He does graphic design, and as you know, mostly everybody from Facebook, Google, and those tech companies are working from home right now. And until sometime this year, they're going to continue working from home. And he's a graphic designer. And I know that a lot of you guys are saying like, oh, well, that's not part of the tech industry. In a way, it is, because it's computer graphics, graphic design. It's all part of it. You know what I mean? It just falls in. To me, it just falls into the same category of being part of the tech industry. Because if you're a programmer, you need UI developers, you need graphic designers to kind of create, the idea and stuff like that. But either way, plain and simple, it is a great time to become a web developer, a software developer, a computer programmer, whatever one you want to call it. It's a great time to get into the tech industry, network administrator, cybersecurity, all that stuff, because all that stuff you're going to be able to do from wherever pretty much. Yeah, are you going to need to stay local? Probably, in a sense. But at least you know that you don't have to be in that area where if you can't afford to live there, or if you just simply can't, stay there, you can move, an hour or two away, like how people are doing it here in California, where they're moving away from the Silicon Valley, moving to the Central Valley, where it's a lot more affordable, but they're still allowed to work from home. And if they have to, they could go to the office. Yeah, it's an hour and a half drive, whatever, but they can still manage to get to the office. And when you get into these jobs where you're a software developer or in the IT industry, they're a lot more flexible with your schedule, where you don't have to be there at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. You can get there like 10, 11. As long as you do your work, your full work, you can get there pretty much. They're very flexible with your time. And this is something that a lot of developers from Google, Apple, Facebook have told me. And they're like, yeah, I get like when I would pick them up doing Uber, that it was 10 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, oh, I'm barely going to work. I'm like, oh yeah, what do you do? Oh, software developer. It's like, you could start at 11. He's like, yeah. Sometimes I get there 11. Sometimes at 12. I get there to eat, do my work, and then go home. And that's the other great thing about these type of industries, is that they're very flexible with schedules. As long as you get your work done, they're okay. And obviously, the main thing about getting into these fields is, staying safe, working from home, and all that stuff. Now, does that mean that it's easier to get into the field? No. If anything, I feel like it'll be a little bit harder, just because now for sure, since you're not going to be around all these other people, that developers or IT or cybersecurity people, since you're not going to be around all of them, it's not really about really learning on the job anymore or asking questions. Now they're going to be like, okay, well, now we need to make sure that you actually know what you're doing, because you're going to have to work from home, and you're not going to have, yeah, you'll still have people like on Skype or whatever, but again, you're going to be by yourself at home trying to do the job, right? But it is a great year to get into this industry, guys, because as we found out now with this, this pandemic that happened, a lot of companies that want to go are gonna want to go automized now. They're not gonna really want to have too many people working, so they're gonna start looking for ways to automate work. And that's where, obviously developers and cybersecurity specialists and IT people come in, because those machines are going to need some sort of coding. They're going to need to stay protected if they're going to be online, or they're going to need some sort of cable management, or to, somehow get connected to the web. So again, this is where all these fields kind of just come in, and they're like, okay, I know a lot of people are scared because there's like, well, people are losing their jobs. You can understand a lot of the people that are losing their jobs are, labor workers, where, they have to physically be at a job site around other people. Those are the people that have to stay at home, and unfortunately, they just can't work. Is that for everybody everywhere? Absolutely not. But at least in California, that's a big thing right now. And the thing hitting hard right now is obviously, the thing that's skyrocketing is remote jobs. You know what I mean? And it just all falls into this category of working from home, staying safe, and not being exposed to, as when, I can't say it because YouTube is flagging people. But to keep it simple, yes, it is a great time to start learning computer program. It is a great time to start getting into the tech industry, because it's not only is it gonna skyrocket now with everybody trying to maybe automate stuff in their offices or restaurants and stuff like that, but also this is one of the safer jobs, obviously, where you don't have to be in an office. You could be at home and still work at the same time. And so I highly recommend, like, if you have any doubts, oh shit, I really changing my career. If you have any doubts, I'm telling you, take those doubts out of your head and start learning. Start learning how to code at freecodecamp.org. They have now they have Python courses on there and all that stuff. I highly recommend them. Or grab a networking plus and try to get your network certificate, your Linux certificate, your security certificate. Start doing all these stuff. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to go to a boot camp. You can do all this stuff from home. Again, as I mentioned before, you don't need a college degree. You don't need a certificate from a boot camp to get some of these jobs, guys. You can literally do this on your own. Just know what you're doing. And I will make a completely separate video or videos on the steps to take to kind of land a job, or get that first interview. As you guys know, right now I have a job, a contracting job. It's like IT, because it is a technical support for this tax company, and we deal with a lot of networking issues. Because people are trying, the software that this company sells, the people that buy it, they want to share it over a network. And can I do that from home? Yes, I can. But unfortunately, since we're temps, we're not allowed to have that information in our home. So only the full-time people that work there, they're able to work from home. But even in that case, if worst comes to worst, and we had to work from home, yes, we could have worked from home if we wanted to. So, any doubts, make them go away. Start learning, start practicing, get it done, because these fields are going to skyrocket dramatically. Now, more than likely, the title of this video is going to be like, I'm trying to figure out the title, but it's probably going to be like, is 2021 a good time to get into tech? I'll figure out the video, but I'll be the title. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, please, if any of you guys are struggling, if you guys like are waitresses, or if you were like in any field where you just got you lost your job and you're looking for a career change, tech is the way to go, because it is going to grow dramatically right now with everything that happened. A lot of people are realizing, hey, maybe we need to reduce our cost, start automating some things. And as a lot of farmers are doing this now. They're starting, instead of having field workers pick stuff, they're buying machines now. A lot of you guys know, a lot of restaurants, McDonald's, they obviously right now it's different, but before the pandemic hit, McDonald's was already putting screens where you could you can place your order instead of going to a register. And this is all stuff that's only going to get bigger. It's now I've been hearing stuff about burger places, not any specific ones, but in general, burger places or fast food places who want to start automating their hamburger making with robots. And there is places in San Francisco, it's Seattle, I believe, where in LA, and where this is happening. You guys are seeing vending machines taking over restaurants. You know what I mean? And this is only going to grow as time goes by and as technology advances a little bit more. So, to finalize this video, guys, is it a good time? Is 2021 a good time to get into the tech industry? Yes, it is 100%. And I highly recommend that anybody who is out of the job, or even if you have a job, get started immediately. I am telling you right now, this is going to grow and it's going to get bigger. So please do yourself a favor and start looking into what field you want to get into. I will make separate videos on what each field kind of does, and if so that way you guys get an idea like, well, I'll probably like this, or I'll probably like that better. But yeah, guys, do yourselves a favor, start studying, start coding, grab a book, do whatever you need to do, but get into the tech industry. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button, because I will be bringing a lot more videos to everybody. This is the year where I'm just going to start dropping bombs of videos, you know what I mean? A bunch of knowledgeable videos that might hopefully will help you guys make decisions. Not only that, also give you guys an idea of what is a better decision for you when it comes to getting into the tech field. See you guys on the next one, and please subscribe.